Hey guys, yes, I know looks like I have a mop on my head, but whatever. So, okay, I know this is another Onision video, and I wasn't intending to make another one, but I just saw something, I just watched something that I just, quite frankly, I just had to make a video about, and I'm not buying it. So, basically, I stumbled upon a video of Greg's, and it was an apology to JaclynGlenn. And honestly, I don't know if this is like just like a trolling or something, because I know JaclynGlenn made an apology video to Onision, but it was like an April Fool's joke. So I don't know if maybe this is possibly just Greg doing one in response or something. I don't know. That's what I first thought, but like in the comments and everything, he's getting a bunch of like positive. He's getting a bunch of positive comments. Like most of the comments that I saw were positive, and he seemed pretty serious. So, but again, this could be a troll, but I'm just going to go off the basis of assuming this is genuine. So, just to summarize the video, basically Onision is apologizing for... He's apologizing because he regrets going after her for getting with Social Repose and that, but he's apologizing now because he realizes that JaclynGlenn was basically thinking with her heart when it came to Social Repose and stuff, and I guess that's basically it. Like, he doesn't really go into detail or directly apologize for like going after her, because he made videos about JaclynGlenn, like the I Deserve an Apology video, and he made all kinds of videos on her, not just involving Social Repose. He even made a video about her breasts at one point, like when JaclynGlenn got the breast implants. And he was making a video about that too, where he was like talking about, like, you guys probably know the video that I'm talking about, where he was like criticizing her for getting breast implants or something when it's not his decision and he has nothing to do with it whatsoever. So, but he didn't really apologize for any of those types of videos. He just apologized for the whole Social Repose thing, again, because he realized that JaclynGlenn was thinking with her heart and that she was standing by Social Repose because she truly loved him or whatever. So, which, you know what, it's the whole Social Repose thing with her has been done for a while now. I mean, yeah, Jaclyn and Richie have kind of had their exchanges, but I mean, the whole thing is with them being together has been done for a long time now. Like, you couldn't have made that video like when it actually happened, when they actually like broke up and shit, or when Jaclyn found out the Social Repose cheated or whatever. Why didn't you make the video then? You know, why didn't you make the video then instead of making that one really arrogant, just condescending, just sick video, really, of you just basically sitting there laughing and saying, "Oh, I knew it all along. See, Jaclyn, you know, and everything." Like, instead of doing that, why didn't you make the apology video then? Probably because you're starving for attention on your channel and you just need to get more views, so you're just going to do this, and it's probably going to get views, or probably not really, just because I mean, judging by the views on your Onision Speaks channel, I mean, you're barely breaking like what, 50,000? You barely break 50,000 now. But I assume that's why you're doing it now, just now. But I want to get into this video a little bit. The one thing I noticed is that he keeps bringing up how he warned JaclynGlenn about Social Repose. Like he keeps bringing up how he warned her about it. And look, dude, look, Greg, we get it. You were right about Richie. Okay, it takes an asshole to know an asshole. Okay, you were right about Richie. I mean, what kind of cookie would you like? Okay. Second of all, I think it's funny because you're saying that you tried to warn Jaclyn about what kind of person Social Repose is and everything, when you're no better. Like, everyone knows it. Everyone who isn't a blind fan of yours or who sees through this bullshit knows that you're no different. You're no better. You've done the exact same thing to people, maybe in a different fashion. I mean, I think you and Richie are the same. I think that you're both narcissists, but you're different variations of it, okay? I think that, you know, I'm not a master or anything, but I think that you're both the same type of thing, but you're just different variations, different forms of it. But I find it funny how you were trying to act like you had some type of moral ground when it comes to Richie, when, like I said, you're no better. So you're apologizing, but there's still this undercurrent of "I told you so." Like, oh, I apologize, but I still warned you, but I'm sorry, but you know, it's that's how I heard it. Um, and you talk about how you didn't watch the video where Jaclyn, the "I'm an idiot" video, but you saw that she was in like a sobbing mess and everything, and you were talking about how you wouldn't want anyone to go through that, even your exes who have wronged you. You made sure to say that, and even any of my exes who have wronged me, I wouldn't want to see go through that. Which again, no, none of your ex, none of you, the whole exes wronged me thing. None of them wronged you. Like, you treated all of your exes like shit, and eventually they got away. That's what happened. And what are you talking about? You wouldn't want your exes to go through it. They went through it with when they were with you. I mean, fuck. When your first wife Sky left, when you divorced your first wife Sky, there was barely any time between when you flew out to wherever place it was to get with Shiloh, which I will get to that in a minute. When you got with Shiloh, because it was legal in that area to get with her and do whatever, because she was 17 at the time and you were like 25. And then Shiloh, holy shit. He referred to Shiloh a couple times in this video. He didn't refer to her by name, of course, but he kept referring to her, and it's like, dude, just say Shiloh. We all know who you're talking about, or at least most people know who you're talking about. Just say her name. You're talking about Shiloh, okay? And you brought up like multiple times how she got pregnant with someone else's baby. I can't confirm that. I don't know if that's true or not. But, and look, yes, did Shiloh do some fucked up shit during that time when she was with Greg? Sure, she did. Okay, she did some fucked up shit too. I'm not saying she didn't, but I'm also saying that she was what, 17, 18 years old at the time when she was with you? She was a kid. She was a 17, 18-year-old kid who was with a 25, 26-year-old adult male under the influence of someone like you. Okay? And I'm never gonna forget that video where you're fucking filming her while she's having a fucking breakdown. So I refuse to think of you as the victim in that situation. You put your exes through shit. You put your exes through shit, just like Social Post put Jaclyn through shit. So don't even try to act like you're some moral superior, you're somehow morally superior, somehow better than Richie, because you aren't. Okay? So yeah, just and the recent video that was leaked of you calling up Shiloh's manager and shit and just freaking out, acting like a complete psychopath. That just gives us even less credibility. But you did say one thing in your video that I will agree with. One thing in your video that you said that I can completely and fully agree with, and I don't think you're full of shit on, is when you say that Jaclyn is a ride or die person or whatever, and you're not, because you have to feel, because the instant you think that someone is wrong, the instant you think someone is wrong or that you disagree with them, you will basically just distance yourself from them. And that is actually true. It's been shown time and time again, okay, especially with Ready to Glare, who was one of your patrons, I believe so. And all she did was disagree with you on the whole Ariana Grande concert bombing. Like, that's all she did. She just disagreed with you simply on that, and then you called her you said she was full of shit, and you just trashed her and everything. So yeah, you're right. When you think that someone is wrong, and when you merely disagree with someone based on political things, like, she's an example, Sear's another example. You disagree with him on politics, and then you just trashed him, distanced yourself from him, just like dropped him as a friend, just over a political disagreement. So yeah, you're right. You are right about that. If you feel like they're wrong, or if you disagree, you will trash them, humiliate them, put them through shit, and just completely burn any bridge you had with that person. You're right about that. But so this whole apology, I mean, it reminds me of the apology video that he made for Billy Like when he was apologizing to Billy, but at the same time he was still demonizing her while he was apologizing to her. Reminds me of that video. This is basically the same thing, the same type of apology. He's apologizing to Jaclyn while at the same time demonizing her still, but still apologizing. It's almost like a false dichotomy there, you know. So yeah, I wanted to make this video because you know, I mean, yeah, okay, admitting that disassociating yourself with someone else just because they choose to associate with someone you don't like is childish. Like, yeah, that's I mean, I'm pretty sure anyone else could have come to that conclusion more quickly than you could have. Which is another thing. I mean, disassociating yourself from someone just because you don't like someone else is childish and stupid, especially for a 31-year-old adult man to be doing, or a 31-year-old adult period to be doing. But yeah, so I wanted to make this video because I hope people aren't buying into this apology. Like, I really hope they aren't, because like I said, I was scrolling through the comments and I saw a bunch of positive comments, and you know, I know Repsion did a video where he talked about it for a minute, but I just wanted to make this video, you know, to kind of keep it out there that you might want to remain skeptical about this apology, because I'm certainly not buying into it. I think it's bullshit. Again, like I said at the beginning, this could be just a joke or a troll or whatever, trolling from Greg, because Jaclyn did her own apology to Onision, which was an April Fool's Day joke, but still. So it could be fake, but if it is meant to be genuine, I just want to put it out there that you just, if you see it and you want to believe it, then please don't, because it's bullshit. I mean, maybe Greg is trying to be genuine and he just doesn't know how to be about this, but I'm not buying into it for a second. So just want to put that out there. And yeah, so that's pretty much it for this one, and I will talk to you guys later. So peace and have a good day.